if you enjoy what I do, please drop a like on the video, click the bell if you want to, not necessary, and drop a comment. Want to give me feedback. Doing it like this because I'm pretty bad at selling out when I'm recording videos. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you there. Alright, so I'm recording this just like a day early. I should be recording Cuckoo for tomorrow, but again, I'm not sure if she's getting buffed or not tomorrow. I don't think she is because no characters in this campaign have been buffed. It's just been interludes. But who knows? I don't want to have to re-record the video. So, Watanabe no Tsuna. This character, I know for a fact, is either coming out on Monday or tomorrow on Sunday. So I figured him and Hark today would be a safe option. Just have them. Because I also want to do a video about Taiga, but again, who knows? I just want to be careful and not have to redo videos. So, this is one of the generals of Raiko. In fact, this is the one that cut off Ibaraki's arm. That's actually one of his skills. Severed arm of Ichijo Modoribashi. This is Ibaraki's arm. So that's his lore implication. He's one of the generals, same rank as Kintoki, but obviously Mommy's boy is favorite. Base attack is high at 10.1k. HP 11.248k. I mean 11.2k. Overall base attack looks pretty good. Considering he's supposed to be a crit servant for both Blizzard and Arts. Star weight, star gen, saber numbers, MP charge at 0.6%. So yeah, 3 hits on the arts card, 5 hit extra, 4 hit on the quick, and 2 hits on the buster, but these don't gen MP. So his refund, they're supposed to be getting crits, so his refund should be better than what this number says. Yeah, especially because one of the skills is like direct star weight for arts cards. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about refund. Like, pretty much like his supports are going to boost him up if he needs it anyway. First skill, star weight for buster cards for 3 turns. It is 600 star weight, which for a saber means he's probably gonna get all the stars. But there's some that are going to go to like the casters or the Vitches. And along with that star weight, he gets crit damage 3 times 3 turns. This is not specific to buster cards though. So if you are looking for like big buster crits, just be aware that if you put arts or quick cards in front of those buster cards, they are going to eat up. 5 turn cooldown, good uptime, and you can play around with this. This does not play well with solo situations unless like you're deliberately not going for crits, which I don't advise that. Second skill, 1 turn of evasion. Star weight for arts cards for 1 turn. Specifically, it's like 1 turn, so it doesn't like interfere with the buster cards like getting the stars, at least for 1 turn, and increases MP gen rate for 1 turn. So even if you do MP arts, you are gonna want to pop this so that the next turn you can MP again. Like the star weight plus like a 50% MP gen means like if you crit on the arts cards, you should refund most, if not all, of your MP. Again, especially if you have like a Castoria, just because she keeps him alive. If like Castoria works in so many situations, even if she's not giving the most offensive buffs. Like he has a Buster Arts deck, like with focus on both of them. So like Castoria with him is not a bad option. It's not the most expensive option, but it's still an option that works. And finally, we have third skill. Again, back to the for Ibaraki's severed arm. 40% Buster performance for 3 turns. 5-turn cooldown. Good. Ignores evasion for 3 turns. And reduces enemy crit attack chance for 3 turns. I shouldn't have to say that you're bringing him to fight a boss. You are not. Obviously, you're not farming. But even if you were farming, like doing a 90 double plus, that are like he is only good in specific enemies. Specific enemies that you're like bring him to kill that one enemy. Over like most times, I would go Hajime over what Tsuna. Just because Hajime like literally is a monster that like is basically a 4-star. I mean a 5-star. Like, not as good. Hajime is not as good as Dioscuri, but like he's not that far off. Like out of all those single target art sabers, like he's the one you see in like flexes the most, like killing the original 90 double plus node in Summer 7. Like you used Hajime if you had him because he was really fucking good at it. But overall, this is a very strong damage story for steroid. Like really good. This is usually 30%, not 40, and all these other effects as well. Passive skills, we got debuff resistance 20%, good value, and riding bonus 8%. He has a good quick card, so like it's not the worst passive. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Damage mod against berserkers, always good. And considering his niche, this is actually like makes so much sense for him to have. I don't know if I'd like pick it over extra attack, but like you're gonna see this a lot for what you bring him for. So this might be one of the cases that you just pick this because like his best use cases are usually berserkers. You usually see his damage mods pop up for berserkers. So MP is damage to one enemy, 200% damage to Onis. What does 200 damage look like, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. Or let me show you. Watanabe no Tsuna. Base damage 32,000. Not bad, not bad. Oni 64,000. Yup, that brings him like almost in line with Musashi, who has a buff MP. And then, if they are also demonic, which honestly, like you're gonna like most Oni, I think, have the demonic trait. Yeah, like. And it's like all these other enemies. It's not just the servants. That's not the use case. Your use case is not servants. I mean, although these 3 specifically are his best use case. Like ghouls. Wait. Ghouls have the Oni trait? Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, like, I didn't think they'd have Onis because they're not actual Onis, but yeah. A lot of these enemies, they're usually berserkers. Like, the ones that actually look like Onis. Not all the time, but they're common berserkers. And since they're all, like, most Oni are also going to be demonic, the servant that was here that had the Oni trait also has the demonic trait. Those are the servants that he does a lot of damage to. And as you can see, demonic is a lot more common than you think. This one is for one turn and it scales with OC. Unfortunately, it is a very, very small buff number. I don't think this should be this small, but most Oni are also demonic. No, all the Oni are demonic as well, so you're getting two different damage points. And again, with demonic and Oni, they usually line up together. He hits harder than Musashi, which he's not fighting moon cancers or alter egos. I think that is a great starting point, and that is considering like you can also get like, higher copies and really, really start outshining Musashi if his niches are hit. On CE is damage mod against demonic and damage mod against Oni. Extremely situational. These are like demonic, sure, but Oni specifically is not as common in farming. I don't know why you'd even bring him to be farming, but it's just in case it happens. If you're summoning for Domin, you're probably gonna get a couple copies of him. He's also not a like limited servant. He is permanent. So you're eventually going to get a couple copies of him anyway. I know I got him on JP, like a couple copies, like one or two copies, just like randomly. I don't think there was a specific manner. I don't use him that often. I'll be honest. Like I don't think I've ever used this character. Uh, that's not to say that he's bad. It's just my JP account is a different animal that most of the time I'm using a 5-star. Eventually, like if his situation comes up, it's not often, but if it comes up, he is the person to bring. He is the Oni killer. Literally everything in his kit kills Onis. If you need to fight it, like the Ibaraki advanced quest, if you need to fight that, just bring this guy and he will nuke her. Simple as that. Is he worth summoning specifically for? No. Is he a good constellation prize, lore-wise, because of Domin? Sure. But again, you can get him at any time. If you don't want to summon for Domin, don't feel pressured to summon for Tsuna here. Alright. I am gonna do Herc now. And hopefully Cuckoo comes out with a buff. I want her to. I'm not like but I won't be mad if she doesn't. Alright, peace.